My official title is laborer, EMS.
Dallas Sheldall, interior designer.
My name is DeAndre Ephraim, and I'm a supply technician.
Troy Hazelbaker, I was the laundry machine operator.
Deandra Henderson, I'm a supply chain tech.
Workers from Richmond's VA Medical Center met with union leaders Friday to file a grievance in response to this week's layoffs. A total of 50 have now been fired from the facility as part of sweeping federal cuts. 3 days later, the shock remains, especially for Dallas Sheldall, who minutes before finding out she'd lost her job, had finished her year's probation.
I received the email and the blood just drained from my face. I thought it was fake. I yelled for my supervisor and she came over and was like, no, this isn't real. This isn't real. You passed.
Sheldall helps redo hospital spaces for their ever-changing needs. The suddenness of her firing means all her recent work is essentially lost.
And not only will that affect the care, because I was on projects to get more ORs for the hospital, to make the space better for veterans, but it's also could cost additional money to kind of retroactively then have to go in and figure it out.
And redo that work.
Yeah.
Many of the workers say they took special pride in what they did for the VA.
I did everything I could to make sure that my patients on the fourth floor, I dealt primarily with cancer remission and just chemotherapy patients, and make sure that they had their supplies. My medical teams were always straight and squared away, and they recognized me for that.
So we believe that we're going to get justice.
Mintina Minto is the president of the American Federation of Government Employees, Local 2145. She says the sudden firings violated federal law, and the union will ask a judge or arbitrator to stop them. She also said she expects support from an unusual source, the leadership of Richmond's VA facility, who she says was blindsided just like her rank and file.
We already have the documentation and proof from them, and these managers have been willing to step up to say these people have been some of the best employees that they've had.
When we inquired about the cuts and expected impact, the VA sent us a statement which says, in part, the Richmond VAMC has dismissed a limited number of probationary staff this month. This decision will have no negative effect on veteran health care, benefits, or other services, and will allow VA to focus more effectively on its core mission of serving veterans, families, caregivers, and survivors. As these former employees ponder their next move, many reflected upon what they said was a calling to serve veterans.
And I'd actually been applying to the VA for a few years because I felt like it was just such a noble institution that really deserved the best that they could get for their people. And I finally got accepted, and it was so exciting. I was like, man, I'm really gonna be able to make a change in someone's life, a change in the day-to-day.
I was unfortunately able to serve my country. So I felt this was the best way to serve not only the country, but my veterans.